What's up, boxing fans? Julian Williams here at the distance. Got a video for you guys. This is a post-fight to Froch versus Lucian Bute for the IBF Super Middleweight Championship. Bout had just ended about a few hours ago. I called Froch to win by a split decision over Lucian Bute, and this fight ended up being Lucian Bute's first loss. And a lot of people thought Bute was going to win it. And you know what? And in fights like these, it's just the reason that I love this sport of boxing. You know, fights to where, you know, any fighter could win. You have a tough, determined underdog, you know, in his hometown against, you know, against the champion. You know, champion that hasn't really been tested. And Froch was that test for Lucian Bute. And Froch pretty much just went out and fought his heart out in this fight. But just if you look at the fight, Froch fought very intelligently. He wasn't all too aggressive in the early going of the fight. He always made sure that his left foot, his lead foot, was inside of Lucian Bute's lead foot. He always made sure that lead foot was inside of Bute's lead foot, and he fired off with the jab. He used the jab, you know, to try to set up his shot. He utilized, you know, quick jab, and applied very smart pressure to Bute throughout the fight. He didn't throw too many pork barrel punches early, and it wasn't until, you know, he saw an opening to where he would go in and he would attack Bute. And in the third round, that's when Froch really started to get going. He started to become comfortable in that third round when Froch came forward and just threw a very decent barrage of punches while Bute was on the ropes. He made sure that Bute was on the ropes because, you know, when you get Bute on the ropes, he doesn't fight too well off the back foot unless it's like an uppercut to the body or a hook to the body. So when you get him on the ropes and you cover up well, he does cover up his chin well with the right hand. You know, he came in, let in off the jab, and just put his punches together while Bute was on the ropes. Round 3 is when it started. Round 4, you know, he began to get him back on the ropes, and he began throwing again. And then round 5, you know, early in round 5, you know, he got the knockout. And you could tell that Froch was just using punches that southpaws were susceptible against, the straight right hand and the left hook. And those are two shots you could tell, you know, when Bute was hurt, when he was going back, those are the shots that Froch was looking for. You know, Froch, you know, just overall just fought the perfect fight. And not only did he fight the perfect fight, but he won the championship, another belt, you know, in his hometown of Nottingham, England. You know, who knows if there's going to be a rematch for this one. I think it would be interesting to see a rematch for it. I think the problem that Bute had was, first off, Froch, did apply very intelligent pressure on him. And not only did he apply intelligent pressure, but, you know, he just could not handle Froch's punching power. His punching power, you know, just the intelligent pressure, and also just overall he just continued to back into the rope. And I did mention before that the size of the ring would be important for Bute. The bigger the ring, the more of a chance he would have to kind of maneuver around the ring and set up his angles and set up his shots. And you could tell early that Froch didn't really respect his power all that much. He took, you know, some decent counter left hooks. You know, in the first 2 or 3 rounds, he took some good counter left hooks. And also Froch, you know, didn't really sustain much of a body attack in this fight. So anyway, great fight for Froch. And pretty much that's it. Thanks so much for watching The Distance. I'm Julian Williams. I'm out of here. Peace.